It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring Kansas City as
we've got basket and and Porzingis, DA, a good 3 inches taller than Dirk. He's a very unique talent for sure. Tonight, Smitty, two teams, same conference, rivalry game. Tensions could be hot.
First of all, Kevin, I'm fired up. The fans are going to be fired up. The players. This is not one of those normal games. The tensions are going to be high. I think this one's going to be very physical.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Setting the floor for Kansas City. Parker out there at DeRozan. Then it's Curry. Then there's Harris. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Iguodala against DeRozan. Kicks to Parker. Porzingis with the block. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now here's Curry. A 17-point game for him in the win again. Here's the floater. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Curry. Passes it to DeRozan. Over Teague. And Kansas City misses again.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. That's good from Harris on the assist by Parker.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Harris against T. Outside, Porzingis, 6 to shoot. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And it's off the back rim, no good.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
DeRozan's shot is off. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Heat. Outside Teague. Pass to Iguodala. Porzingis with the ball, covered by Parker. Porzingis can't hit.
How many times have you seen him do that? Losing focus on a simple lay-in.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
Curry gets the bucket.
The ability to find soft spots in the defense. Curry reading it right, as usual.
Teague, the pass to Williams. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Iguodala against DeRozan. And that one drops. Iguodala's got his first basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Iguodala against DeRozan. The kick out to Lopez. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Teague with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. To the inside. Williams. Rebounded by Kansas City. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside DeRozan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
Now Williams. Over Harris.
Stephen Curry with the hustle play on the defensive end. Great contest of the shot also.
Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Not knowing English, obviously, had to be.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
Iguodala out there with Porzingis. Then it's Williams. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Teague in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Curry kicks to Harris. Here's DeRozan. That shot off the mark. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And here's the stat sheet on DeMar DeRozan. How last month turned out for him, averaging 13 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
I totally agree. He has the IQ and the ability to take it up another level anytime he wants.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Spurs shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here. And Smitty, if you had to boil it down to a single play in your career, what was your biggest moment?
Kevin, I'm glad you asked that question. I can also get it out there to everybody in the basketball universe. Game 7, Western Conference Final. Shaq fouled me, and they did not call the foul. Shaq fouled me, Kevin. That play still haunts me. I'm still mad.
Really? After all these years?
Yes, and he still lets me know that he didn't foul me, but we got to run the tape. He fouled me.
Spurs passing it around, and Teague has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Teague's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Curry kicks to Parker. Back to Curry. Will it go? And Joel Embiid pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 9. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. Curry finds Parker. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
Porzingis against Parker. Porzingis passes to Embiid. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Curry against T. Outside Curry. Over Teague, just 5 to shoot. Curry can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
The Spurs have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And Williams drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Curry against T. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. From deep three-point range.
Teague anticipated every move on that.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all about San Antonio as the game got going. They had great chemistry early on, both offensively and defensively, stringing together an impressive 8-0 run to jump on top early. Most of their well-earned lead evaporated, though, and that should...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
And they haven't needed a lot of shots to get their points. Just tremendous efficiency here in the first half.
What I love watching is they are working for high percentage looks and cashing in when they get them.
Setting the floor for Kansas City. They've got Brook Lopez. Steph Curry's out there with Harris. Then there's Parker. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. On the wing, Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harris has got 5.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
Pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
DeRozan's shot is off. Spurs leading by 14. Right at the free throw line. That one a little long.
You know, there are certain players who just seem to have a knack for putting the ball in the basket. Lou Williams is in that category.
Working that in-between area, Steph likes to keep the defense guessing.
T kicks to Williams from past the arc. And it's Williams again missing. And Lou Williams, not the biggest, not the most athletic, but Greggy finds ways to score.
Yeah, you know, whether he's creating space or creating contact, very few play that cat and mouse game better than Lou Williams.
Here's Iguodala. Porzingis uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 11.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
They double-team Curry. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from DeRozan.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Parker with the steal. High post try, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. Harris against Williams. He feeds it to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Harris with it. Williams picks him up. And a deep three from Curry. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Teague. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Pure hustle and will out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Spurs leading by 11. Teague finds Embiid. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Williams for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Curry looking around. It's Parker with the drive. In the corner, it's Harris. Shot clock at 5. DeRozan passes to Harris. There's Parker with the three. No good on the shot. Here is Williams. And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Porzingis is out there with Joel Embiid, and there's Iguodala, and there's Teague, and it's Williams at shooting guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. All different levels of playmakers in the league right now, but some guys, Steve, have an innate vision that just can't be taught.
Yeah, I love watching Chris Paul with his vision. Even Ben Simmons, a younger guy who can pass the basketball. DeMarcus Cousins is a guy who has great vision for his size, has a great feel for the game. There's just so many guys. Ricky Rubio is another guy who can pass the basketball.
Yes.
And Lonzo Ball,
good name.
a young guy. Those guys have just that innate vision. They can see 2 plays ahead.
Back to DeRozan over Iguodala. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Williams against Harris. Williams in the post. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
You know, I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that was resting players on national televised games, but I think overall just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
I agree. T kicks to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez grabs the board. Kansas City trails by 18. And Parker, here we go. DeRozan. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Outside Teague. And there's the pass to Porzingis. He kicks it to Iguodala.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Antonio.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Pass to Porzingis. Kicks it to Embiid. Teague inside the line. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a bold statement.
Iguodala against DeRozan. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Iguodala, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
And so it's San Antonio. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
And I cannot, and I always